Hello, my name is Rory Moore. I'm the CEO of CommNexus San Diego. I've been at this job about a year now, and this job as the executive of an industry nonprofit is not that unfamiliar to me. My former life was starting companies, typically in the tech sector, and many of my startups have been nonprofits, so it gives me great experience to do this job. Actually, I came to San Diego in about 1990 when I co-founded a company called Peregrine Semiconductor. I was the seed round investor in Peregrine and the founding one of the founders of the company. The company is still in operation. In fact, the company is preparing for their IPO after a rather long incubation period since 1990. Following Peregrine Semiconductor, I co-founded a company called Silicon Wave. Silicon Wave developed and marketed the world's first Bluetooth chip. Silicon Wave has since been acquired by Qualcomm. All told, I've been involved with about 10 different ventures, both in Arizona and San Diego. And most of the ventures have been venture-backed with over $400 million raised for the combined companies. I do enjoy life after work, and my hobbies include surfing, aerobatic flying, and scuba diving. In 1990, when I co-founded Peregrine Semiconductor, we were in a little office on Point Loma. There were, I think at the time, 5 employees of Peregrine Semiconductor. And my co-founders and I decided that we would seek out some young engineering students at UCSD. We went to the university, met with several professors. That was how we did it back then. You had to know a professor, you had to physically go there. There was no internet, there were no websites, job postings. That was, I know it seems like a long time ago, but that's how it was. We hired 2 students out of UCSD School of Engineering. At that time was not called Jacob School of Engineering. These 2 students, employees number 6 and number 7, came to us as summer interns, stayed with us during the rest of the year part-time, and then just as they were both about to enter their PhD programs at UCSD, they joined us as full-time employees. Those 2 engineers remain at Peregrine, and those 2 are part of the crown jewels of the company. They're major contributors. They've been there for over 15 years, and without them, in many respects, Peregrine wouldn't be where they are now. And I'm often asked by students at universities, why should I go through an intern program? You know, is this really going to give me real-world experience? My answer is yes. Engineering companies in particular, engineering companies will provide you a meaningful way to contribute. And you will do better in your courses because it provides you not theory, but real practical experience, hands-on experience in working in a lab, hands-on experience in designing with CAD tools that are really used by a company producing products, and experience in seeing your work, however small of a contribution you may be to the overall success of the product. You'll see where your work ends up in the final product and the success of the company. So it's not only a great hands-on experience for you, emotionally it'll be very satisfying. As an intern working at one of our companies in the tech sector, don't think that you're just going to be stuck in a cube all summer working. These companies participate in programs. Many of those are programs that CommNexus will be involved with. Our organization is open to everybody within the company. you'll be attending programs that will assist you in networking. You'll meet other engineers, other people, other companies, other interns at our programs. This will basically remove you from the pure campus environment, and that's often kind of a culture shock when the student spends his life on campus. If he has a job on campus, it's at the campus engineering lab or whatever, and then he gets his first job off campus at a real company, and there's a culture shock. This way you get acclimated to that immediately. You start to understand what it is to network and create relationships, not just with the company that you may be working for that summer, but meeting other people working for other tech sector companies during the summer. If you're a student looking at your first intern assignment, don't overanalyze it. You know, it is an adventure, number one. You could spend months deciding which company to go to work for. It's important to go to work for a company. And your first intern assignment may not be the company you end up working for, but it will give you experience. If you're lucky, it may turn out to be a Peregrine where you stay for 15 years or 20 years, or a Qualcomm where you come out of UCSD and Qualcomm goes from 25 engineers to thousands of engineers. But what's important to remember is, if you're a student looking at an intern job, take a chance. Don't just feel like the summer has to be a summer where you go back home, spend time with the family, and mow lawns. Do something that furthers your career, and do something that challenges you, and this will challenge you, your first intern job at a tech sector company.